Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we are going over something called context clues. I'm taking off my glasses. Context clues. Let me share my screen with you to show you what exactly that is. So context clues, basically when you hear those words, I want you to think of you becoming into a detective who is trying to figure out what's going on. So we use context clues every day in our lives, whether you know it or not. Now I'm about to explain to you. Now, as a second grader, as a third grader, as a fourth, fifth, sixth, until you go into college forever, even now, as a teacher, there are still things and words that I don't know. And if I don't know a word, there are some things that I can do to help me figure out what it means and what it's trying to tell me. When you look at context clues, you are trying to figure out based on what you have right in front of you. So right here, when you come across an unknown word, using picture clues, so you use the picture. I know that whenever you're in reading groups, and I know that sometimes, like whenever I'm reading with certain students, I'm always like, if you don't know that word, why don't you look at the picture? Look at the picture to help guide you. That is what you can do to help you with the context clue. Using helping words like, or, as, is, called, also known as. So they can help you, guide you into what that word might mean. You need to be on the lookout for those. Read around the word for clues. So maybe there's a certain word on a page that you don't know. Read what's around it and maybe that'll help you. And pay attention to synonyms and antonyms, okay? And I want to remind you that synonyms and antonyms, we've gone over them, but a synonym is not that hard. So, excuse me. So just to remind you that synonyms are the same, synonyms same. So if I say start, I want you to start writing. If I said I want you to begin writing, start and begin are essentially the same thing. It's just another word that you can use for it. If I say something quick, if I say quick, what's another word for quick? Fast. If I say sick, what's another word for sick? Ill, gloomy, right? But that is what a synonym synonym is. An antonym is the opposite. If I say Miss Marcial is happy and I said, okay, what's an antonym of happy? It would be sad. It's just the opposite of what you're saying. If I said fast, the opposite of fast would be slow. That is what an antonym is. So synonym and antonyms will help you figure out a word. If you don't know it, just look around, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and start going over what some context clues could, how to see them. Let me show you. If this thing moves out my way, there it is. So slideshow from current slide. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna read this to you and I want you to guess what it's gonna be. So right now in your journal, I want you to, or paper, I want you to get a piece of paper out and I want you to get a journal and I want you to write number 1. Pause this video and get all the materials you need. You need a paper, a pencil, and you need to write number 1 on it, because this is going to be your activity for the day. And it's going to be really easy. Okay, so number 1, remember, pause this video if you don't have everything you need. I'll tell you about the career I chose. It definitely keeps me on my toes. I've been practicing since a very young age. Now I travel around and perform on stage. I'm graceful and pretty, but I'm also real strong. My body is thin, my legs are quite long. I often wear pink and love satin and lace. Watch me twirl, flip, flutter, and all over the place. What am I? I want you to think about what that might mean. If you need me to repeat it, just replay this part again. But number one, what kind of job do you think she does? What do you think she is, or he? Write it down. Pause this video and write it down. Let's look. A ballerina. Yay! Okay, so if you had a ballerina, then you got it right. But if you didn't, I want you to go ahead and write that down right now. So don't erase it. Just if you got it wrong, just put it on the side for number one. All right, moving on to number two. Here we go. All right, a lot of kids think that they want to be me. Danger's my best friend and my enemy. When I am summoned to duty, I'm often alarmed. Still, I help lots of people stay safe and unharmed. I wear a cool hat and a raincoat and boots, which I'd much rather wear than some stuffy old suits. My truck makes loud noises when I drive down the street. It's a lot of fun, but I still take lots of heat. So what do you think that I am? Using my context clues, using my words that I just said, who do you think that I am? I want you to pause this. I want you to pause this video, write number two, and tell me who you think this person is. A fireman. If you got that right, perfect. But if you didn't, just go ahead and write on number two that it's a fireman. Moving on, here we go. If it has to do with water, then it has to do with me. I will fix your sink or toilet for a rather hefty fee. I carry a big toolbox and my name is on my chest so that I can advertise that my skills are the best. So if there's hair stuck in your drain, or your toilet's overflowing, or if your pipes are frozen, or your basement walls are bowing, I am the one to call. And though this sounds a bit insane, I know I've done a good job when it all goes down the drain. So using my context clues, using my words, who do you think I am? For number three, write who you think I am. And pause this video while you do so. All right, moving on. Let's see who it is. A plumber. A plumber. That one was a little difficult. Now, if you didn't get a plumber, that's okay. That's totally fine. I don't want you to erase your work. I just want you to write on number three, a plumber, along with your first answer. I want both answers. If you got it right both times, perfect. If you correct it, if you got it wrong. So we used our context clues to help us decide who these people were. They never said it, they just use words to help us. And that is using context clues. We're looking at words that are around. We're looking at pictures, although these didn't have pictures. This is how you find unknown words. You use your context clues. This is your assignment for the day. This is all you have to do, okay? This is your assignment. Now, number four, you have one more thing. I want you to guess who I am, all right? So I'm about to say some words, and you have to guess who I am. Are you ready? Okay. I am in every city. Sometimes I have a dog with me. I always have a car, and it turns different colors if I need to pull someone over. I help keep the community safe. Number four, who am I? I'm not going to tell you, so you should have 4 answers altogether. Send this in for your assignment for the day. See you later. Bye.